better this year than they did in the past, or last year at least?
Well, they're winning games. I think they're playing better as a team. You know, some of those guys that will face Aguilar, Kurse, Polk, you know, guys like that have played a lot of football for them, and they're very, very experienced in certain spots. So I think offensively they're very explosive. You know, it starts with a running back who can beat you catching it and running it. Very talented backup in Callier. I think their quarterback is, you know, they lost the number 8 pick in the NFL draft, and Jake Locker, and Keith has come in and has really lit it up. You know, and I think he benefits from 2 real veteran receivers, and then even the other guys, James Johnson, who's played a ton of football for him, is a third-year guy for him, and then a true freshman tight end in Austin Safarian-Jenkins, maybe the best young tight end in the country. So I think they've got a lot of weapons, and I think scheme-wise, Sark is really putting those guys in position to make plays. So,
Rick?
Nick Hall defensively, what are they doing this year? Anything different than what they've done in the past?
yeah, it's always a very movement-oriented group that will tax you. Seem like they're a little bit more athletic at the second and third level now, guys that can run around. Again, they've got some veterans in there like Dennison and Almeida that have played a lot of football for him. Trufant's played a lot for him. Fellner's played a lot for him. So they got some experience there mixed in with some youth. But it looks like the younger guys that are in there are real athletic and can run and fight of the football. So.
Rob?
Coach has been around the conference a while. Is there any particular level of intrigue to kind of the chess match when you're going against a guy and kind of showing each other quite a bit in the past?
Not really, no. We just look at each year as a different thing, and people have different personnel on a year-to-year basis. So, you know, maybe what he was doing when he had the guys at SC is a little different than what he's doing with the guys there. But you know when he has them that they're going to play hard. They're going to be intense just like he is, and fly around to the football. But it's different just because everybody is different when they have different personnel.
Dirk?
Coach, you got to see Keith Price last year here. What did you see out of him in that game, and is he at all any different now?
Yeah, he's different now. He's just got more experience. But I was real impressed with how he played, how he handled the atmosphere here in Autzen. You know, in the first start of his career, some guys really struggle in this stadium. It's a real difficult place for a first-year quarterback to come in and play, and I thought Keith did. I was really impressed. I remember just walking off the field going, that was a pretty good job by him. And then it seemed like he picked right up where he left off. Very, very efficient passer. He's thrown 22, 23 touchdowns this year. Doesn't turn the ball over very often. And it really seems like he's got a great command of what is a very diverse offense. They do a lot of different things on offense. But to do a lot of different things, you got to have a guy pulling the trigger that understands it. And it really seems like he has a great grasp of what their scheme is.
Jen?
How do you think the skill sets of Michael James and Chris Polk are similar and different?
I think they're different. Chris is a different back. He's a bigger bruiser type guy. You know, different sizes, different. Probably Michael may be a little bit faster, but I think they're different in terms of what they bring to the table.
Coach, you faced a lot of good wide receivers this year, big wide receivers, other good wide receivers at Washington. How has your secondary held up your game so far?
I thought our secondary has played very, very well all season long, and I've been real impressed with. Even when passes are completed against us, there's a lot of guys around the ball, and they're limiting the yards after the catch. You know, we got a young group back there, but they've accepted every challenge that they face, whether it's been playing against Arizona's groups or, you know, the groups at LSU, and it's going to do it again because Kurse and Aguilar and Johnson have been around for a while, 3- and 4-year starters that have played a lot of football for them. So, you know, their knowledge of where to be, when to be, how to run routes and things like that is going to be at a very, very high level. But I've been real impressed with our young group in the secondary for all season long.
Let me just follow up real quick. Red zone defense, address that. How's that?
I think our red zone defense has been outstanding all season long. Our guys do a great job down there. And, you know, we created 2 turnovers in the red zone last week against Washington State, and our guys make them earn it every way, the entire length of the field. You know, I think, and I'm really happy with how we're playing down there.
How much, if at all, do you feel the rivalry aspect with Washington?
We feel a rivalry with everybody we play. So, it's a Super Bowl. Can't get bigger than that, right?
BCS.
What's that?
BCS championship.
Is bigger than the Super Bowl? Some people would argue that with you.
So it's just the same as
It's not the same as any other team. It's the biggest game in the world this week. So I don't know. I'm not diminishing anything. It's the biggest game slated for us. We could care less about Alabama, LSU, anything. It's our sole focus attention is on Washington, and we're treating it like we're going to play Washington in the Super Bowl.